Hi bestie, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to another video, and hopefully this time I'm gonna be consistent, because I know the last time I did the vlog and I was like, I am back, and then I disappeared. Life happened. Life has been lifing around here, but we are grateful. Nothing bad is happening. I am just busy, but I hope I am back for good, because I missed this part of me. Anyways, today we are starting a new series here, and it's like a season 2 for one of the series I was doing on my Instagram. On my Instagram in September, I think I did a series on the entitled "Becoming on the Road of Becoming," which was basically showing a little behind the scenes on my journey to become her. Because I feel like last year around this time, I'm gonna link some of the videos here, I was talking about how in 2025 I want to invest in myself. I want to become that girl, and that's what I've been doing, and I want to document it because I want to look back and say I did the work. Anyways, one of the things that I've realized is that becoming the best version of yourself is not something you do overnight. It's not something you do over a month. It is a process, and as the time goes by, you keep getting better. So I just wanted to take you on a journey. So we are doing season 2, and if you didn't watch my first season, which is on my Instagram and on my TikTok, I'm gonna link it down below so that you can check it out and know what I'm talking about. Let me give you a minute to do so that I can also catch my breath. So as I mentioned in the intro of this video, more of my content at the end of the year was me becoming the best version of myself. And when I started this year, before I disappeared, I did a vlog showing you the things that I got that really aligns with the person that I want to be in 2025. And I just want to give myself a round of applause, because this year I really did what I say I will do, and I am so proud of myself. So in today's video, starting season 2 of On the Road of Becoming, I am going to share with you tips that can help you have a real glow up that lasts. Because most of the time you're just like going through a phase of glowing up and become the best version of yourself, and then after a month those things disappear because you're not being consistent, because there are things you're not doing correctly. So according to my journey, like when I disappeared from here, the things I've been doing, here are the things that I think you should do if you really want to see a glow up in your life. So there are 3, and I'm going to try to be really quick because I don't want to bore you. I want this vlog to be at least 10 minutes. So the first thing you need to do to have a real glow up that lasts is you need to have a theme. Having a theme like of who you want to be is really helpful, because it's going to give you a vision of what you are looking forward to. So for me, Pinterest is my best friend. So whenever I'm about to start a year, like around this period of the year, I love to have a theme for the next year. I just want to look at pictures that aligns with the person that I want to be, and then I start saving. I start having saving those pictures. I start having ideas, vision of the things I want to do, things I want to invest in, and all that stuff. And starting this year, I had like a vision of the person that I wanted to be in each category. Fashion wise, this is how I wanted to dress. Beauty wise, this is how I wanted to smell. This is how I wanted to take care of my body. Financially wise, I had that one too. Career wise, because I was going for my master's full-time, my goal was to be very focused on my studies. That's why I stopped vlogging and everything, because my goal this year was to be the best at my career, and I just did that, and I'm so proud of myself. Clock it. Yeah, so I had a vision of the person that I wanted to be, and I made sure that I stick to that. I made like vision boards on my phone. This year is the only year that I didn't have a vision board in my room, because I was not here like 8 months of my life. Now I'm back, but I had like my visuals in my phone so that I can look at it and to make sure that everything that I'm doing is aligning to the theme that I had for this year, which we're going to dive in this series. But for now, this is like a little background. So you need to have a theme, you need to have a vision, you need to visualize what you really want to achieve if you want to be the best version of yourself, if you want to see a real glow up. Don't just be like, for example, oh, I'm going to lose weight, and just be like that. If you don't have like a vision, if you don't have like something that you're going to like compare your progress to, that may not even come to life because you don't have a theme, you know what I mean? But if you say I'm gonna lose 20 pounds and this is how I want to look, and you have like a visual, a reminder every day if you're going to the gym of how you want to look, it's gonna be very easy for you and stressful sometimes. You just have to find the balance. So the first thing is that you need to have a vision or a theme. The second thing is that you have to set realistic goals. Yeah, I love setting goals, but I've realized, especially when I was doing my glow up calls with my friends, I've realized that I set very unrealistic goals. I'm not real with myself. I do not look at myself what it is. I am a dreamer, which is really good, but sometimes it is bad when you follow your dreams without a plan. So setting realistic goals is being like, this is where I am in my life, this is what I have, this is where I want to go, and this is my goal. Don't, like, dreaming is good, but you have to be realistic. Let's say for example, there was this time I had set travel goals and I wanted to go to Paris, I wanted to go to South Africa, I wanted to go to Kenya, I wanted to travel the world. But ask me, in my bank account I did not have money. I did not have a job that can allow me to travel that much. I never traveled in my whole life. And at the end of the year, did I even go to Congo? No, I did not even go to Congo. I did not even go to Gisenyi that time. And I just realized that I was being very, very ambitious. I still want to visit those countries. Those countries are still on my travel bucket list, but now I'm being more realistic. I am narrowing down to the things that I can really, really do. Because when you set those big goals and you do not achieve them, you feel like you did not do anything. You feel disappointed in yourself. And being honest with you, it is not because you did not do what you needed to do, but it is because the dream was too big for you. So it is good to still have those dreams, those big dreams, but you have to narrow down and make a plan. So this year in 2025, the things that I did differently, I was real with myself. Starting with the fact that I was going to be in Butaro for 8 months, I was like, you can't set unrealistic goals. You cannot be like, I'm going to make tons of money. Because I was at school. Yes, you can make money while you're still at school, but I had to be realistic and I had to say, this is what I want first. I don't want to be distracted. I don't want to mess up. So this is where I am, and these are the goals that I'm gonna set. And it really, really helped me because I had like real things that I was working towards too, and I achieved most of them, and I'm so proud of myself. Clack it, clack it, clack it. So you have to set realistic goals. And another thing that I want to add is that you have to set a plan. Even if that goal is unrealistic, is really big for yourself, you need to have a plan on how you're going to achieve it. So the thing that I did this year really differently, I'm going to put like a snippet of my Notion here, is that I had like 5 goals. I divided my goals in section. I had fashion, I had beauty, those are the goals. I had like personal goals, I had like financial goals, I had family goals, I had friends goals, I had like content creation goals and everything. And I had like under those goals, different categories, I had like 3 goals. I was very realistic. Few goals that I know I can achieve with the life I was gonna have in 2025. And then under each goal, I had a plan. Let's say for example, I want to save 100k in 1 month. So under that, I set SMART goals. First of all, I was like, it need to be specific, it need to be measurable, time bound and everything. And then under that, I was like, so if I want to save 100k, this is the plan. So every week I'm going to save this, and then I'm going to work with these people, I'm going to make this kind of money, I'm going to pitch this person, I had like a whole plan of how I wanted to achieve my goals. And it really helped me because before the month start, when I was setting my goals for the monthly goals, I'll go through my year goals, and then I'll be like, okay, I said by this time how far am I, which step I'm gonna do each month kugira ngo wenda in July icyo kintu uzabe naragikoze. And it has really been helping me. I have seen the glow up in the way I've been managing my life because I have been realistic with my goals, realistic with where I was going. Which comes, let's say for example, in my beauty category, I wanted to have a scent that is around vanilla, chocolate, cocoa butter and everything. So after having that vision of of how I want to smell this year, I started being like, okay, what body soap am I using, bar soaps, what body wash am I using, which perfume am I using, which body mist am I using. And then I started like browsing and seeing on the internet different shops that the devil is a liar. So my phone was full, I had to delete some pictures. So because I had like a vision of how I wanted to smell, I started browsing and I started buying things that align with the body like scent that I wanted to have this year. And it saved me money. It saved me buying things that I don't really need, because if something does not fit in my theme, it does not matter how much I love it, I'm not gonna get it. And it's really, really grounding. And I have seen my friends adapting that, and I really love that for us, because it saves you time, because you know what you want and you go for it. So being realistic, setting realistic goals, and making a plan on how you're going to achieve it is the best thing you can do for yourself if you really want to see it glow up. Kandi ibyo byose bishobozwa nuko uba ufite ama goals make. Overwhelming yourself with 100 goals that you're not going to achieve, you're not going to see the glow up you want to see. You can take like 1 year and say, I'm going to work on this specific area of my life. I'm going to work on my finances. Everything you do muri icyo gihe ikaba ari around your finances. That's when you're going to see a real glow up. Ariko nimba ufashe dukora kuri finance, ndashaka kubaka inzu, ndashaka kugura imodoka, ndashaka kugenza gutya, ndashaka gukora ibi, ndashaka ugasanga ufite nka goals 150. You're not gonna see that you're really doing an improvement, because you are doing so many things at the same times. I highly suggest, if you really want to see a real glow up, narrowing down and saying, this is what I'm gonna do. And then under that one thing you're doing, okay, fit some subcategories, and then you can start like multitasking, but under one thing, like one theme. And that's how I'm gonna keep living my life, because every time I feel like there's something I want to do with my life, I just put it on my bucket list. And then every year when I'm gonna plan, I'm just gonna open my bucket list and be like, okay, let me pick this, let me do this year, let me do this year, according to how I see my life moving. But also, one thing I can add, do not limit yourself, because your life can change in a blink of an eye. Do not limit yourself, but you have to be realistic. So lastly, after having a theme and having SMART goals, is that you have to set a plan on how to be productive, and you have to make sure that the environment you are in enables you to be the best version of yourself. Sometimes you're not seeing the real glow up in your life because you are in an environment that does not allow you to be the best version of yourself. So being the best version of yourself requires you being in an environment that push you to be better. So check the people you're hanging out with, check on your spirituality, make sure you spend more time with yourself, stop being all over the place, and focus more on who you want to be. Those are the things that really helped me stay grounded in the person that I wanted to be this year, even though sometimes natambikiriye nkakora ibintu bitajyanye nuko nashakaga gukora ibintu. Ariko it's always good to look back, be accountable, and then decide from now on, this is the person that I want to be and this is what I need to do. So those are the 3 things that really helped me overall become the best version of myself and see the real glow up. Being intentional with my year, being realistic with my goals, and also being very intentional with how I spend my time, because reaching those goals and reaching the glow up requires daily activity, daily investment in those things you want to achieve. So if you do not spend your time wisely, you're not going to see the glow up. So it's all about knowing yourself, knowing who you surround yourself with, and knowing where you are going. So those are the basic things that I wanted to share. I don't want to overwhelm you, and hopefully I'll post another video next week showing you some of the glow up that I've done, some of the things that are really helping me become the best version of myself. So stay tuned for that, and thank you for watching. Make sure you like this video and share this video with your friends so that other ladies and gentlemen know what is popping. I'll see you when you see me. Bye.